Welcome back. We've been talking about church planting, and this material that we've been covering for the last few videos is some material that has been developed over the last 30 years of ministry that I've done in the area of church planting. And we talked about developing a prayer strategy. We talked about the person God called. We talked about the place where we find those people and the people themselves. And then today we want to talk about the plan. It's been said that those who fail to plan to fail. Several years ago, I was in a church up in North Georgia, and really nice leather book sitting on the table in front of the pulpit. And I asked the pastor what that was, and he said, well, we had a consultant come in and he helped us develop a vision and mission statement and all of those kind of things. And I asked him, well, tell me how that's working for you. And he said, it's not working because we don't know what to do with that. And so you can develop all the vision and mission and strategies or mission that you want, but if you don't have a strategy and a plan to carry those things out, then it's kind of useless to even think about the vision, mission, and values of the church. And so today I want to talk to you about a plan. And so there's a business plan. What are you going to do? Who's going to take up the money? Who's going to handle the money? All of those kinds of things that you have to think about before you have a service and before you start planting that church. And not only is there a business plan, but there's a ministry plan. How are you going to disciple people? How are you going to lead, once you lead people to Christ, how are you going to disciple them? Where do you want to take them? I know when I was a youth pastor, I knew exactly what I wanted a youth to know, a student to know once he entered my ministry in the 6th grade, what they should know by the time they got to a senior in high school. Well, what do you want an adult to know? What are the scriptures that you would want them to focus on? How would you want to multiply in your own ministry? And so you need a ministry plan. But the other thing I want to encourage you to do is think about your family plan. What are you going to do with your family? You need to bring in your children along. Certainly your wife needs to be a part of this church plant, and what will her responsibility be, and what will be the expectations of her. And so you need to develop a family plan. I think one of my greatest things that I can say about my children is I have 2 daughters that everywhere they went after they left the church I planted, everywhere they've gone, they've looked for a church plant to be a part of. And it's because it meant so much in their life, and we brought them along with us. And so we hope as you think about your plan to plant a church, that you'll join with us, that you'll let us join with you and encourage you along the journey. And so this is Jim Akins. You can reach me at jakins@noondaynet.org, and we'll be looking forward to hearing from you soon.